YouTube? It's Baker. Welcome back to Blue Line Morphs, guys. Hope everybody's doing really well. Everybody's at Tinley. Good for you. Unfortunately, I have to go to overtime. Fortunately, I have overtime tonight. Solid hit, so I'm trying to bang out this video quickly. We're getting back into that schedule. I do apologize for that kind of like 4 week layover. So today's video, I'm going to go over a few things, kind of just like an update video. But more importantly, we're going to talk about how breeding ball pythons paid for a trip to Aruba for me. Now, before I even get into that or into the rest of the video, this is by no means like me bragging or boasting or throwing in people's faces. I've got a lot of questions recently. A lot of people picking up snakes from me, and they're getting into breeding. Now, I'm only 3 years deep into this, and a lot of the questions I'm getting, is it worth it? Or, well, what are the benefits from it? Are you making money? Are you doing things? Listen, before you even get into it, I'm probably still in the red. I spent a lot of money doing this. I'm probably still in the red, but I'm starting to kind of rake in some of the benefits from breeding ball pythons as a side hustle, as a business, and most importantly, as a hobby of mine, a passion of mine. Before we get into that, let's get into one thing I want to cover. My buddy Saul from Saul's Balls sent me his new sticker and his new t-shirt, so I'm really happy about that. Saul is probably one of my first, or if not my first buddy in this industry. Before I knew anything, not that I know what I'm doing now, but when I really had no idea what I was doing, I was on Craigslist trying to pick up a couple snakes. I ran across one of his snakes. I think it was a queen bee. And we exchanged phone numbers and whatnot, and I had to ask him a bunch of questions. He was always super humble, super nice, always answered me back. He will be a friend to the day I die. I believe he's in Gettysburg right now, setting up a table or vending a show, or he did vend the show. And I just want to say, to him, like, I'm so, like, not that I'm like a father, but I'm so proud of you, because I know that was something that he wanted to do. It was something that when I first started talking, he wanted to vend shows, and he's doing it. So it's like anything else, kind of goes along with the topic of this video. But listen, guys, if you want to do something, you just do it. It's just that simple. Put the plan into action. Like I've said before, make a plan, stick to it, hurt some feelings, right? So this week we have some pairings going on. No new pairings. This final pairings, final locks. We had the pastel butter, red striped leopard clown, possible head pied over the spider clown, possible head VPI exantic. We got the killer clown still locked up with that mystery clown from the clutch before. They're doing their thing, so I'm really excited about that project, that keyhole mystery clown. He's really cool looking. What else we got today? Banana heck puzzles locking up. A couple people asked me if I'm going to produce any puzzles this year. We'll see, head to head. That locked up. Tried to breed that one mystery boy, right? The pastel super banana, blah, blah, blah. He still doesn't like girls, so he's not doing his thing. Did have a new pairing. Paired a normal pied female. I have a bunch of normal pieds, guys. I got this normal pied sitting here doing nothing, this normal pied sitting doing nothing, and these two normal pieds sitting here doing nothing. Expecting this big old pastel girl to lay. Look at her. She is thick. So I took this pied girl here. That I picked up from Anthony from Oak Reptilia, and put her to my pastel Enchi blade leopard clown. I kind of want to get Enchi involved in that project. I do have the one yellow belly Enchi girl, but I want to get Enchi involved in that clown pie project, kind of, especially with the orange dreams and all that I have over here. That being said, let's get into a quick little update on how some of these hatchlings are doing from that first clutch. We'll go over this girl first. I'm keeping a 1-to-3 ratio, guys. It was going to be a 1-to-2 ratio, but, we're going to keep this girl right here, guys. She's doing absolutely phenomenal. I think she's probably the feistiest one in the group. She's what I believe to be a super pastel fire. Probably OD right there, because it's pixelated. Maybe yellow belly too. Not entirely sure. I think I'd see more pattern if it was yellow belly. So I'm going to say she's a super pastel fire, orange dream, pied het clown female. Eating pretty well. Really excited to have her in the collection. We're gonna raise her up and hopefully prove out what's in here. I'm thinking she's orange dream, right? Because those specs, what do you guys think? I don't know. Really cool looking girl. Maybe a leopard too. Who knows? We're gonna keep her. We're gonna breed her out. We're gonna figure out exactly what's going on. And we'll swing over here to this female. I wasn't gonna let this female go. She's gonna bite me. That's okay. Oop, there you go. I wasn't gonna let this female go to my buddy. But she might be staying. Don't really know yet. She's absolutely stunning also, right? We have her to be pastel orange dream leopard, okay? Pied het clown female. She's actually one of the bigger females, really cool looking. She's eating decently well also. Might be something else hidden in here. It's kind of hard to determine some of these genes. Let me step back in the light. Shelby, you gotta move, baby. Okay. Stand right in the way. I'll go fuck myself. So there she is right here. Really cool looking female. Really busy, nice patterns, right? Might be a little yellow belly too. You see she's got some of the pixelation in her. Nothing crazy, nothing definitive, but some pixelation. We don't know. We're going to find out, though. Let's put her back. And this female, which I am the most excited about, this is probably, well, I believe to be the only animal in this clutch that's not pastel. This is my ODYB leopard pied het clown female from that clutch. She's obviously staying, guys. She's absolutely gorgeous. Eating decently well also. Again, really, really cool looking animal. Really looking forward to getting this whole ODYB leopard clown pied project off and running. So she's staying. So again, guys, that's the 1-to-3 ratio that I'm going to be keeping. And last but not least, my boy, which there is some speculation exactly what he is. At first, I had said he's pastel. I still believe he might be pastel. My buddy Dave over at Ball's Garage that makes all these racks right here, he thinks he might not be pastel. It might be just a fire that's blushing it out because he is very crisp, right? Like all these colors are very crisp and not really dulled out, especially the blacks. Look how nice the blacks are, except for the top of the head. Okay, so he's thinking maybe that blushing might be fire. So this boy originally I had labeled pastel ODYB leopard, possible fire pied het clown. However, I'm starting to think that maybe he's ODYB fire leopard pied het clown, no pastel. Not entirely sure. Either way, whichever way he turns out to be, proves out to be, I'm extremely, extremely happy with him. He's an absolute beast so far. He's eaten very, very well. He's up over 100 grams already. Gonna take it nice and slow with him. Realistically, I would love for him to breed next year for me. Is that going to happen? I don't know. Thank God he was hatched out in January. So he's going to have, 11, 12 months to get up to size and kind of mature a little bit. Either way, this boy is absolutely stunning. So he might be all the genes. He might be pastel ODYB, fire, leopard pied. Not entirely sure, guys. But either way, he's missing either pastel or he's missing fire. Or maybe he is pastel and fire. I don't know. Either way, guys, absolutely stunning animal. The video does not do him justice. I'm trying to get a better image for you. He's absolutely amazing. I'm very happy to have him in my collection. Very happy to hatch him out. All right. So those are the animals that I'm keeping. Those are an update on that clutch. Let's get to how this clutch got me a trip to Aruba. All right, guys. So we've been over this time and time again. I have been completely and totally open and transparent with this journey, the good, the bad, financial. I'm still going to do that video talking about 2021 season, what I made. Honey, you can't just throw yourself on my feet. Well, she can, I guess. But let's get into this because I'm starting to see some of the rewards of breeding ball pythons. Obviously, guys, having a clutch right there, having these guys locked up right here, chilling, that's reward enough, guys. I mean, I love doing this. It's a hobby of mine. This is my man cave inside my giant man cave, which is my house. And when I'm in here working, I'm just chilling, drinking some bourbon, maybe coffee if it's in the morning, listening to some music, cleaning tubs, weighing snakes, and I love it. Why not try to get a couple awards? Now, rewards out of it. Now, let's be honest. You can become a millionaire. You can become very, very wealthy doing anything in life, right? Hit the right stride. You work hard. You don't give up, etc., etc., etc. Go to YouTube if you want motivational videos. But let's be honest. At the level I'm doing it at, probably the level you guys are doing it at, and so forth and so on, are we going to be super, super rich doing this? Probably not. However, it'd be nice to have like some supplemental income coming in. That's where this guy comes into play. So this boy right here is the other male who's going to tag me right now. This boy right here is sold. This boy is a pastel OD leopard. Maybe yellow belly, you see some of this pixelation. Maybe fire too, because he is kind of blushed out. But either way, he got sold, pied het clown. He is sold, and he's waiting for it to get a little warmer so I can ship him out to my buddy who has purchased quite a few snakes, to be honest with you. But this guy's an absolute powerhouse. Here's your boy, by the way, Bo. Look at that thing. How cool is that animal, right? This boy right here, ladies and gentlemen, this animal right here is Aruba. So wherever he goes, when he gets home, his name's Aruba, and you can't change it. Let me explain something. I busted my ass to kind of build this Blue Line Morphs thing. Busted my ass to get all the equipment in here, all these snakes, so forth and so on, okay? So could I have sold more of that clutch? Again, I'm keeping 1 to 3 out of 5. Yeah, probably. Probably could have made money back on both of my two animals, the male and the female. Male and female that produced them cost me $5 grand for the female and like 40, what did Ozzy charge me? 4,200, give or take, maybe $4 grand, 4,500. Let's call it 9,500, okay? Could I have sold 2 of the females and 1 of the males and made money on that? Yeah. Did I make all the money back in the first clutch? No, but that male is going to 4 other females also. With that being said, guys, my boy hit me up when I said I was going to sell that one male. Paid just under $3 grand for it, okay? Now, guys, I took that money, and listen, when you're running a business, you can't just always take the money and spend it, 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 because you won't have money for supplies. You won't have money. Business kind of has to pay for itself, which is actually happening now for me. But long story short, guys, I sold that snake to my buddy, sold one other snake, and next thing I know, the trip cost us about $3,700, I think, give or take. I had about $3,400 off of 2 snake sales within the same week of each other. And that pretty much paid for a birthday trip for Michelle and a trip for me too to Aruba. Yes, there's other expenses in the trip, et cetera, guys. But that's one of the first benefits that I've seen from busting my ass to making these YouTube videos, to posting on social media, to dedicating our rooms in here, to getting an S-Corp, doing all this shit, man. For the last 3 years, you guys have been along the journey. We're up over 2 years already on YouTube. And finally, I got to see something, got to kind of reap one of the rewards from breeding ball pythons. Long story short, guys, I just got back from one of the best vacation I've ever had in my life. I don't go anywhere else other than Aruba. And honestly, guys, you know what paid for it? That right there, guys. My passion for ball pythons, YouTube, building this little side hustle business hobby, paid for a trip to Aruba. And it really doesn't get any better than that, guys. One snake, you say 2 snakes. 1 snake, 2 snakes, paid for a trip to Aruba. Yeah, probably still not in the green, probably still in the red a little bit. But you know what? Should I have taken that $3 grand and maybe put it into the business account? Absolutely. But you know what, guys? Sometimes you got to reward yourself. Sometimes you got to pay yourself. And that $3 grand is $1,000 a year, right? 3 years I've been doing this. So $3 grand, $1,000 a year. What does that come out to hourly? Probably 10 cents. And I decided to treat us and to head out to Aruba based upon selling 2 snakes in like a 10-day period. To be honest with you guys, I was literally standing on a foot post. Well, not going to get into that. But I was standing on a foot post, hanging out, messaging back and forth. So I'm selling this one male. Next thing I know, I'm walking in transit. And all of a sudden, I get a PayPal notification. I take that money, deposit it into my account, Venmo that money over to Michelle. And Michelle books a trip to Aruba. I mean, again, I'm not doing this to brag, to talk shit. If you're looking to breed ball pythons, if you've asked me these questions before, yeah, do it. I mean, how cool is that, right? So there's my little humble brag. We got a lot going on over here at Blue Line Morphs. I think I should have another like 7 or 8 clutches coming soon. Pretty excited about the clutches in the incubator. I went over that on Wednesday, guys. Either way, I got to get ready. I got to clean my uniform. I got shit to do, guys. But honestly, I'm very proud. It just really is that simple. I'm very humble about it, but I'm very proud about it. If you breed snakes and you breed or reptiles in general, you get laughed at. You get made fun of, and it's kind of eccentric. It's kind of weird. Yeah, you know what? Fuck them. Okay? I was hanging out getting drunk in Aruba and Paradise off of my weird eccentric hobby. So who's winning now? All right, guys. Listen, I appreciate you watching. Be safe. Please remember, watch 6.